So let us start the session, guys. So lot of buzz is going around Chat GPT, right? And I hope you guys have used it somehow. And basically, it's kind of a a friend for lonely people, right? You have no one to talk to. You just go and talk to Chat GPT. It's a lame joke, but it's what I get. Even I somehow sometimes, when I feel like I need to talk to a friend, I just go and just talk to Chat GPT and I ask stupid jokes and stuff. Okay. So basically, yeah, that's what it is, Chat GPT, the AI revolution, right? But the thing is, you all guys also want to build your own chatbots, right? You may have come into mind, you have an application, right? You want to provide a chatbot service. Like a lot of, not only Chat GPT, chatbots can be specific also. For example, you are running a Domino's, right? You are the maker of Domino's, you are the CEO of Domino's, and you want to provide a service to the particular users that, okay, I'm going to create a chatbot which is going to interact with the people regarding pizza orders, right? That chatbot can take the pizza orders and everything, so it will be a little bit the pressure will be low on the people, like, right? So basically, the chatbot is going to handle that stuff and everything. You can also be specific if you want to build a chatbot. It doesn't have to be like Chat GPT. Okay, you are creating a startup and basically you want to take user queries, right? So chatbots can also help you do that. A lot of applications are there of chatbots. Now let us see the agenda. Okay, it's going to be a really fun session. What are chatbots? We are going to see how do chatbots really work. We are going to see, okay, we need to see how actually they work, right? How are they able to give responses like human like responses and everything. We're going to see everything like that. Types of chatbots we're going to see. Then we are going to create our own chatbot using coding. We are going to use Python and Chatterbot to create our own chatbot. It will be a very simple chatbot, but you will get an idea. And there is a bonus, and this is a very exciting part of this lecture, guys. I'm going to build and deploy a chatbot in 1 minute. Literally 1 minute it will take to build and deploy chatbot. Just be with me until the end of the session if you want that bonus. Okay, and then we are going to hit it off with the Q&A. So these are some real chats. So basically with Chat GPT and everything. So basically you can see how the responses are there, right? How do you write a web application? And basically you go to Chat GPT and you say, okay, I want to create a website in React or Angular. It will actually give you the whole code from step 1 to step 100. Actually, that is also possible. So you're going to ask yourself, why I'm going to learn now? If you are not going to learn, then आपका जॉब भी थोड़ी चैट जीपीटी करेगा. You need to learn. अभी सब कुछ चैट जीपीटी पे छोड़ देने से नहीं होगा, ठीक है? You have to learn, you have to study, right? Basically that is the stuff. And for example, this is kind of a specific chatbot. Basically, now this is a Chat GPT, right? But this is a specific chatbot which handles some kind of a booking service or a pizza order system or something like that. Like, want to chat about HubSpot software if you have a question. So basically HubSpot is a kind of a software, right? And they have created a chatbot, something like that, and it takes a user queries, user complaints. So that is curated to this specific thing, right? So basically you can create a bot for that also. Now, what is a chatbot? It is a computer program designed to stimulate conversation with human users, especially over the internet. Simple as that. Simplest definition. Actually, there should not be any definition for chatbot. Just if anyone asks you what is a chatbot, you're just going to say, okay, it's a artificial human or something like that. Okay, there is no definition for chatbot. How do chatbots really work? If you're going to see what does it particularly, how does it work? So basically, user will give some input. Okay, now the chatbot will identify the intent and entities. Now intent is very important to understand, guys, because intent is what actually drives a chatbot's decision. Let me give an example. Let me just open up just let me go and open up my office PowerPoint or something like that. Let me go to Excel and let me just create a new blank workbook. Okay. Mm, so basically, for example, you're creating a pizza order chatbot, right? So basically, there will be intents, and intents will what will be the final decision which will drive the decision of the chatbot. Now, what do you mean by intent? If you're going to consider specific, language, like human language, intent means आपका intent क्या है करने को. If your intent is to greet someone, then you can say any of these words. So my intent is greeting a person. Now for intenting, for that particular intent, there are a lot of responses, right? So the greet के लिए ही 4-5 responses आपका हो सकता है, right? Sorry, greet intent का क्या क्या response हो सकता है? For example, it can be hi, then it can be also what's up, right? Something like that, right? So basically what will happen when the chatbot sees some kind of, user requests like hi or whatsapp, it will understand, okay, the intent of this user is to greet me. Then what it will do, against that particular intent, it will search for the responses and will return that response to the particular user. For example, pizza order. So this is the intent. So basically what can be the responses for that particular intent? For example, how much, how many pizzas you want, or what is, do you want cheese pizza, do you want cheese with the pizza, or something like that. So the intent actually what drives the decision. So based on the intent, you will get a decision from the chatbot. So basically identify the intent and entities and then compose a reply based on that. Simple as that. Very simple to understand. Now if you're going to see how a particular actual thing, that particular intent processing and the particular learning of the particular chatbot, basically there is a language, a natural language processing layer they're working. Now what is that? Now NLP is basically, it is also it is actually concept also, and it is also present as a library in Python or whatever language you're going to use. So using natural language processing, you understand what is the particular meaning behind a particular sentence. For example, how are you? How will you derive the intent from that particular sentence? Basically, you need to use natural language processing, and it's a very vast topic. But to understand a very few terms, basically, it is used for understanding the intent behind that particular sentence. Now what will happen, there is a knowledge base. Now knowledge base can be a database, or it can be a collection of static files, or it can be a file system. It's up to you. Now what does the particular knowledge base contains? The knowledge base contains the data on based on which your chatbot learns. It contains all the intents, all the responses, and everything. So basically, as your knowledge base gets bigger, if you have a very big knowledge base, like you have, for example, 1 lakh intents, and based on the intents you have 1 crore responses, basically that kind of knowledge base will be able to power a very powerful chatbot, because now your chatbot can handle any kind of intent. So your knowledge base is very important, so that your chatbot will learn. If your knowledge base is really less, right, you have not much data, then your chatbot is also very inflexible. It has a couple of small replies, and it will not be able to learn that much. Then there is a data storage. So basically knowledge base to aapka kya hai, when your chatbot interacts with your knowledge base, which means that, okay, this is the current data that I have. Okay, now what you did, you improved your chatbot with some new intents and some new responses. So what you will do, you will just take that old data and keep it in some OLAP, like analytical processing databases, like warehouses or something like that. So that what will happen, when you are retraining your chatbot, you can take that old data and can retrain your chatbot. So the main driving point of this particular, how the chatbot works, is your data must be really huge, and it should be really comprehensive. Data लेना है मतलब ऐसा नहीं कि कुछ भी data ले गए, ठीक है? It should be really huge. Then you will be have a very good chatbot. Now, types of chatbot, that is known as rule-based chatbot. This type of chatbots answers the customer's queries using predefined rules. These bots answer some common queries such as hours of operation of business, addresses, phone numbers, and tracking status, right? So basically, रूल बेस्ड चैटबॉट, जैसे हमने एक एग्जांपल देखा था, जैसे आपका बुकिंग ऐप हो गया, सो इट हैज सम प्री डिफाइंड रूल्स, राइट? इट विल नॉट completely be a human like chatbot. It will based on some rules it will work. For example, you clicked on a particular option, I want to order a pizza, then it will show you 5 options there, right? Okay, order a cheese pizza, order a veg pizza, order some kind of other pizza. When you click on that particular button in the chatbot, it will automatically process your order. That is known as rule based chatbot. As I told you, some specific kinds of chatbot, right? Then we have conversational AI chatbots. These type of chatbots using natural language processing, NLP, to understand the context and intent of a user before providing the response. best example is ChatGPT, because basically it understands what you are actually doing. So based on your particular workload, particular whatever you want to do, you will either create a rule based chatbot or you will create a conversational AI chatbot. Okay. Now, at this particular point, guys, we are around 15 minutes, 20 minutes into our webinar. Basically, I'll just ask you to do one thing. Take a screenshot of this particular current, whatever webinar that you are seeing. And what you do is you just take a screenshot and post it on your social media handles. Now, there is a reason behind it. मैं ऐसे ही थोड़ी खाली फोकट का बोल रहा हूँ. The thing is, you can post it on LinkedIn or Instagram or whatever. And most probably, I just suggest please post it on LinkedIn at any cost, because the thing is, as you're attending this workshop, right? Okay, you are gaining the knowledge. I'm happy about it, you are happy about it, but the thing is, everyone needs to see that what you are doing. Basically, if you are not going to be visible, like you are learning, you are doing certifications and everything, then basically no one will be able to notice you. It is for own good. When you post this kind of stuff, okay, I did this certification, I just got this, got through this webinar and everything, then recruiters or potential industry people will see, and okay, this guy is doing something, maybe we should connect and do some stuff. That is one point. Second point is that you'll get some bonus stuff from Career Ninja LearnTube. I also don't know about that stuff, and also you will get all the code repository and my training deck and everything. You will get it, and also I think you'll get a certificate also. So that is also a bonus stuff. You can just clarify about it. So I will give you 15 seconds. So you can just in this 15 seconds, please take a screenshot and let me know. Okay, yes, type it down. Yes, in the chat bot. Sorry, chat box. Chat bots both ho gaya. Chat box. That yes, I have taken the screenshot. Okay, giving you 15 seconds right now. I'm also going to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, done. That's it. I'm not going to waste more time, guys. I hope you guys took it. Okay, great, great, guys, great. Okay, guys. So we saw types of chatbots, and इनफ थ्योरी यार. मैंने 20 मिनट से बस मैं बोल रहा हूँ, एंड यू गाइस आर लिसनिंग. यू शुड हैव मुझे टोक देना चाहिए था मुझे बीच में कि यार थ्योरी बंद करो, लेट्स गो टू डू सम फन स्टफ. लेट्स बिल्ड आवर ओन चैटबॉट, गाइस. आर यू एक्साइटेड? वी आर गोइंग टू स्टार्ट राइट नाउ. So these are the steps that I will follow. So first of all, we are going to see the programmatic way to create a chatbot. We're going to create a chatbot using Python Chatterbot. That is a library in Python. I'm going to tell you how to install that and everything. So then we are going to start training our chatbot. Then we are going to export a WhatsApp chat. Actually, there will be a WhatsApp chat, and it will be used for to train our particular chatbot. We're going to see how to do that. Then you can clean your data first. We're going to see how you can clean your data before supplying it to the chatbot. Then we're going to train your chatbot on custom data, and then you can start chatting. Okay, let's head out to the IDE. Okay, now, so there's some prerequisites before we go into this. First prerequisite is that you need Python 3.7.9, and it is really easy to download it and install it. Just go to the particular, I think you also have the links to that. Your pre-share material should have that. So even though so I'm just going to say download Python 3.7.9. So just go to Python release 3.7.9 and just download your particular, if it's Windows, then download the Windows installer. If so Mac OS, download the appropriate one. Another thing is the ID. The ID I just suggest please use PyCharm Community Edition. Okay, so you can just download this ID from here, and I'm just going to copy paste this link in the chat for you guys to you know, see and download it. Okay, and basically that's all about it. And then after installing downloading and installing Python and your PyCharm, you need to run one command in the CMD. Okay, so that is to install the library, which is Chatterbot. So what you need to do, I'm just going to paste down the command. So basically you need to just take this command, open your CMD command prompt, and then paste there, and it will automatically run. Okay, then hit enter. That's it. But do this after installing Python 3.7.9. Don't do it before that, otherwise it will not run. That is the requirements that you need to do before starting into our particular um, practical session. Okay, that is the minimum requirement. So do that and then follow along the lecture. Now let us go to our ID, which is PyCharm. So I've already created a empty file. And basically what we are going to do is now we're going to start doing stuff. Now I suggest you use a VPN to do this thing. Basically, because if you do not use a VPN, basically what will happen is the libraries will not get downloaded. There is a free VPN which is known as Proton VPN. Very good VPN. You can use it. I'm just going to connect it to some free servers in Netherlands. Okay. Uh, let me let me see. Let me